Hello, friends. Today I'm going to tell you the story of Icarus. Once upon a time in ancient Greece, there was a very clever man named Daedalus. He was so clever that the king of Crete, King Minos, was jealous of him and imprisoned him in a tall tower with his young son Icarus. Every day, Daedalus would look out of the window of the tower and sigh. He missed the freedom of the sky. One day, he said to his son Icarus, "My boy, I am going to make wings for us so we can fly over the walls of this tower and escape." Icarus's eyes grew wide with excitement. "Really, Papa, can we fly like a bird?" "Yes, my son," said Daedalus, "but you must follow my instructions carefully or the wings will fall apart and we will crash to the ground." So Daedalus took some feathers and melted some wax, and with great care he attached the feathers to the wax canvas. Then he made a second pair of wings for himself. When everything was ready, Daedalus said to Icarus, "My son, I want you to go ahead of me. Fly as high as you can, but don't go too close to the sun. If the sun's hot rays hit the wax, it will melt and the wings will fall apart." Icarus nodded, understanding. Then, taking his father's hand, he jumped off the tower and they began to fly. At first, Icarus was scared, but then he felt the wind beneath his wings and the sun on his face, and he began to laugh. It was so much fun to be able to fly. He looked back and saw that his father was right behind him. But then Icarus started to feel the heat of the sun more and more. He wanted to fly higher and higher. "Come on, Icarus," he shouted to his father. "I can't go higher than this." But Daedalus shook his head, warning his son to come back down. But Icarus was too excited to listen. He kept going higher and higher until the sun's hot rays hit his wings and the wax began to melt. Poor Icarus, his wings fell apart and he fell down into the sea. When Daedalus realized that his son had flown too close to the sun, he cried out in horror. He tried to reach Icarus, but it was too late. The boy had already fallen into the sea, and Daedalus could only watch helplessly as he disappeared into the waves. As the story goes, some fishermen found Icarus's body and gave it a proper burial. Daedalus, heartbroken, flew back to Athens, where he lived out the rest of his days in a cave, sad and alone. And that, friends, is the story of Icarus. Do you know what this story teaches us? That no matter how exciting it may seem, it's important to listen to our parents and be careful when we're doing something new. Otherwise, we may end up like Icarus, lost and alone. So next time you're feeling adventurous, remember Icarus and be careful. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more stories. Until next time.